Internet, hello and welcome back. This is our final game in the first week of OKLCS Season 3. It's going to be 50 Shades of Mosier versus Surefire. Again, both of these teams are relatively new to the OKLCS. We'll go ahead and jump in. You can see some of the rosters coming in here.
Just to make sure, did you say Diamond Cap? These are the last Diamond Cap games of the day?
Yeah, this is the final Diamond Cap game of the
day.
day.
And then we're going to have some Gold Cap games, right? That I will not be a part of. So it'll be just Alex streaming for you guys. I've got somewhere to be today, so I'm sorry. Had to cut it short.
Yeah, so unfortunate. We're going to miss you, man. But we'll see you back here next week.
Definitely. I'll be here every Sunday, hopefully. So.
Alright, so we do have 50 Shades of Mosier on the blue side. You might recognize some of these names, and on the red side we have Surefire, who also some recognizable names, of course, Trodelar, Tien, Sama, and Gabby from last split's Retribution. I clutch previously TRZ, clutch from TRZ last split. Chris can't miss, actually gonna catch a little bit of damage there, but no CC to speak of from Trodelar and Trapagon.
We're gonna get to see the Kog'Maw come out here. This is gonna be pretty exciting.
Yeah, the Kog'Maw. That's definitely an interesting one.
I'm very interested though in this Gangplank versus Gragas matchup up there. We've been seeing Gragas some in the LCS and things like that, so kind of good to see him on this stage.
Top lane Gragas is definitely an interesting one. He's got that increased sustain compared to previously with the buffs to Happy Hour. But actually, this is the identical jungle starts. I like it a lot. The machete with the rejuvenation bead. Probably going
both
for that
sides.
Early Tiamat.
Yeah, I think both of these junglers use that teammate early, so that'll be really nice to see.
And we also have this Kassadin-Lissandra matchup.
I love the skin coming out from the Gangplank. I find that skin so cool.
What is it called?
Is it? Oh shoot!
It's like the space pirate thing. I don't know what
the heck
I don't know what it's called.
Dreadnova, something like that. Someone.
Dreadnova. You're right.
Okay.
You're right. You got this.
I couldn't think about it.
Trapagon just sort of ignoring clutch on this Gangplank as he moves forward to get some CS. He will take some damage for it, though. And both of these relatively aggressive, harass-oriented supports, Lulu and Bard.
I'm still surprised. Zyra must be getting banned in these banges.
They told me that Zyra was not, in fact, banned.
Oh, man.
I would imagine that the de-emphasis on Zyra, the deprioritization of Zyra would probably be because of the change where she's not as dominant in lane anymore because her plants don't auto-target onto champions anymore unless you hit them with the spell.
Okay, that definitely makes sense.
Also, of course, at this level of play, comfort is a big
it definitely is. Definitely is.
Tien Sama taking a little bit of damage there from that piercing arrow. And he's actually gone for the boots and 4 potion start compared to the longsword 3 on the side of Biscuit Titchbit. Oblivious takes some damage from that Void Ooze. Taking some damage. Chris can't miss. Comes forward with the Glacial Path, but they trade about evenly thanks to that magic shield from Kassadin and the fact that he takes reduced magic damage.
The Gragas is sustaining pretty well up top. I don't know about mana, but looks like he's doing a pretty good job up there.
People are going pretty low in terms of HP now. Someone taking some damage. Oh, but here's Warwick coming in. Gabby will get forced to flash away. Tien Sama did not have to burn any
some return damage coming back.
Has to be very careful. He has to know that he has the blood scent on him, which means that Warwick ganks are very potent.
And Warwick was really healthy leaving bot side, so hopefully he's aware of that.
Chris can't miss though, pretty low on mana. So would only have probably like 1 or 2 abilities. Oh, Biscuit gets
Shaco coming in.
Stunned up against the wall by the Cosmic Binding, forces the flash away. Ignite from Titus. Oh, but Tien flashes forward for it!
Oh, man.
Gives up first blood, overestimating his damage.
I think also maybe forgetting about the Summoner heal as well as maybe, did he get Lulu shielded right there? It looked like?
Probably. Trapagon getting pushed in there, but he's happy to just tank up the wave. Looks like he's going for a little bit more AP heavy build. He's got an amplifying tome. Goes aggressive onto clutch. They trade pretty evenly, but Trapagon was already at a little bit lower health before that trade started.
Also, GP still got pots to fall back on.
Tiensama, after he gives up that kill, he picks up a couple daggers, and that's all he can do. Biscuit got a Tear of the Goddess and a second longsword. He's very much ahead in this lane. Ooh, he goes forward with the Glacial Path. The Glacial Tomb goes down as well, and the auto attack will secure the kill for Chris Can't Miss. Solo kill in the mid lane. The Chortler not respecting the gap close ability from Lissandra and the damage that could come out there. Oh, as well as the Hextech Revolver. Didn't notice that that was there either. Or I didn't notice that either.
I didn't either.
Yeah, it looks like he backed and had used that teleport to get back to lane, and that's when he picked up that solo kill. Alright, Trapagon gonna take some barrel damage there.
Not much though, he's a lot tankier than...
Yeah, he's got a cloth armor compared to the Sheen from Gangplank. So it'll take a little bit longer for Gangplank to scale up to that damage monster that we're all familiar with.
So tell me about the Gangplank build right now. Is he going to be looking to go Triforce Infinity Edge, or what is standard right now for Gangplank?
No, I imagine what will probably happen. He's actually going aggressive on the Chris Can't Miss. He's got the Catalyst and feels a lot more confident now. Tien catches that piercing arrow. Takes a lot of damage. But in answer to your question, I think generally it's the Trinity Force into Yomu's Ghostblade into crit. Because the Yomu's Ghostblade gives you a lot of lethality.
Right.
So you get a big spike at 2 items, but then you scale later with the crit build. Some are going very aggressively, Rift walking constantly right on top of a Chris Can't Miss. He must be keeping track of that Glacial Tomb cooldown, because if he goes in when the Glacial Tomb is available, then it's like Rift walking into your death.
We also see Vars.
Titus Yeoman goes in with the Shaco onto clutch, gets the Thunderlord's proc, but takes a lot of damage. The Shaco, a very squishy jungler. There's a Chain of Corruption. Gabby gets rooted up there. There's the piercing arrow. No one's gonna die. Tien very low. But here we go. They're gonna continue chasing. There's the Gangplank ultimate, and Tien just has to accept his fate because he had no flash. He will just fall over to that cannon barrage. Chris Can't Miss, and to Trunk DM. Find Chortler in rotation. They were looking to try and collapse onto the Warwick with Titus, but he's the one who got collapsed on because he had no mana or vision.
This is dangerous for the Shaco right here.
Yeah.
Half health. He might just be trying to steal this buff and run out.
Yeah. I'm not sure. He smites early.
Oh man.
Trung was the one who picks up that one, and he will get feared up. He's probably gonna have to. He actually dies to the ignite. Titus picks up a kill for himself.
Very well played right there.
And you imagine, you think about these players, it looks like Chortler just, you're gonna find a Shaco in any of his games. One of the champions he was well known for playing a lot of back when he was the jungler.
Trapagon is really low on mana and below half health.
Yeah, but you see Titus making his moves up into the top lane as well.
Yes.
He might be trying to bait something.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
But I mean, without mana, Trapagon's not going to find anything. See the wall. Trapagon takes a little bit of damage. Titus throws out that 2-ship poison. Does no more. Have to be careful though. They know that Titus is in the top lane, so they could be very easily preparing for Chung to head up there. Nice dodge on that.
Is Trottle
Oh, Titus gonna go in again.
Going
There's
again.
the body slam onto Clutch. Clutch is gonna get the barrel move speed, and he's gonna run his way out of there once again. Doesn't even have to burn his summoners. Clutch doing a really good job evading these ganks. They're gonna get feared up. Jack in the Box. Rapcon going very dangerously.
Oh, we're seeing it
Titus
again.
coming in once again onto Clutch. He does get the backstab this time with the exhaust. He's gonna use the hallucinate. Forces the flash this time out of Clutch as well as the exhaust. Shortmore goes in aggressive onto Chris Can't Miss once again.
Are we gonna see a Rod of Ages come out from this Cassidy?
Oh, more than likely,
More than
yes.
likely.
I think that's still fairly standard. He needs that a little bit of a mana pool so that he can continue to use Rift Block. And it's just overall good for him to be a little bit of extra tankiness.
Yes. Looks like first tower's gonna go down right here.
Yeah, 50 Shades of Moisture will secure first tower here in the bottom lane. They're not going to be funneling gold onto Biscuit. Jung sticks around and picks up a little bit of that. They're going aggressive again on the Chris Can't Miss. He needs to do at least one more bit of damage so we can start getting those Thunderlords blocked when he goes into those trades.
Yeah, it feels like those engages from Thunderlord are just missing, like you said, one more bit of damage. And that Thunderlord would do it.
Yeah, 50 Shades of Moisture. Looks like they're going to be able to secure this Earth Dragon without any contest. Surefire not ready to fight for it, so they will not give it away. Earth Dragon over to 50 Shades of Moisture.
At 11 minutes, they've gotten one tower, Earth Drake, and have a 4K gold lead right here.
Let's look for it.
Surefire's gonna have to do something right here.
Barrels don't connect quite that far, unfortunately.
Are we gonna see a Zonya's Hourglass come out early from this Gragas, or is he just building that item? Maybe just for the extra armor, then build into something else.
I think he's probably just building it for the extra armor, to be honest with you.
That makes sense. Definitely makes sense.
Ooh, actually, Clutch taking a decent chunk of damage there from Trepagon. There's
we
the
have a
teleport coming in. That's Chris Can't Miss his teleport. Trepagon gonna get
flash.
it. He flash forward for the Glacial Tomb. Trepagon will go down the barrel. It flashes, but the parlay follows. Clutch picks up another kill for 50 Shades of Moisture.
We have Trottler and Bard pushing the mid lane down right now. Maybe they can get a return tower.
Yeah, no, because the Cannon Barrage is going to come out to clear out that minion lane. Oblivious actually moves forward.
Oh.
Tien Sama tries to auto him down. There's the Tempered Fate to catch him.
Shaco.
Biscuit is jumped on by Titus. Trung misses the Infinite Duress. They kill off Biscuit, and now Trung in a bad position. He flashes over the wall. Chortler actually is going to rip walk forward. He gets the slow with that. And the double kill over to Titus. Chortler flashes away from under tower. The Hallucinate will drop tower, I think.
They really needed those two kills and got them. I mean, they did a really good job focusing the Varus first and then worrying about the Woolrich second.
Biscuit got jumped on by Titus, and his team was not in a position to help him out. Oblivious moved forward a little bit too aggressively, trying to zone away Tien, but that just meant that he left Biscuit to die to that Shaco. 3 kills, all 3 kills for Surefire onto Titus on this Shaco, which, you know, he's keeping him in the game, but it's a Shaco. It's not the person you want the gold to be funneled onto. You really want to get Tien Sama's Kog'Maw going, or Trottler's Kassadin going.
Completely agree. Uh-oh,
Titus actually
Shaco
gonna jump in.
again.
He finds Biscuit, and Trottler actually follows him up. He gets the shield. He will barely survive. They shut down Titus with the help of that lockdown from Oblivious and Chris Can't Miss. Rapidon steals away the Scuttle Crab from Chung, but now Oblivious is there. He's gonna body slam over the wall. He will make it to safety. And there's Chris Can't Miss. He's going to use the Glacial Tomb onto him, and Trapicon will fall once again. Oblivious forced to use the wild growth on himself because Trodelor had jumped over the wall onto him, but not able to follow up. For some counter jungle onto the Raptors. Tien will auto attack him a few times, takes down about half HP. Oh, he infinite duress onto Titus actually. I don't know if he knew that he was there, and he will go down to living artillery from Tien. Chris can't miss now getting jumped on by Trodelor. He has very little mana as well as no ultimate. Trodelor continuing to chase him down. They turn away because Clutch is on the backside. Oblivious now getting jumped on by Titus. He's gonna take a lot of damage there, and Clutch lands the barrel under Gabby. Tien flashes away. He's trying to kite back, but he will go down to the parlay. He will get the Cathian surprise damage onto Clutch, and now 3 members of Surefire will find him, shuts him down. The Glacial Path not gonna be followed by Chris Can't Miss. They get a few kills back in favor of Surefire.
We're still at a 4K gold deficit right here.
Yeah, a lot of that is that 3-to-1 tower count.
Definitely. But I mean, like you were saying, Kassadin's now at 2 kills and they got a kill on the Kog'Maw. I mean, those are guys you want kills on.
Yeah, the Kassadin is a very good, surprisingly good scaling mid laner. Now this is very interesting. So, Kog'Maw, after the rework, was you basically stacked on-hit effects with the Guinsoo's Rage Blade first item, the Wit's End, things like that.
Right.
Ooh, never mind, hold on. Trapagon's been kind of oblivious here. Looks like they're not going to chase any further. But they've recently reverted that rework, essentially.
Okay.
So, I'm interested as to the rationale between going for a very good on-hit build, which is still, obviously it's very good, but it doesn't synergize as well with Kog'Maw as it did before. And then going for what you used to build on Kog'Maw before the rework ever happened, which was the Trinity Force and Double Blade of the Rune King, which are both items that are actually better now for Kog'Maw than they were pre-rework. So those are just sort of 2 different lines of reasoning with Kog'Maw builds. I honestly have no idea which one's better.
Yeah, I've been very curious because I was actually watching some streams, some pro streamers, and I saw the builds varying. Like they were still trying to figure that out as well. Like,
yeah, I don't imagine a whole lot's gonna come out of that. Oh, Trodelor gets caught. He gets rooted up. He gets suppressed by Trunk. Ooh, Temper Fate will keep him alive for like half a second more, but he gets smited down by Trunk. And now Clutch will get killed off by Titus and Trapagon in the top lane. They trade 1 for 1 across the map. So, 3 members of 50 Shades in the mid lane, shoving in this mid lane tower. Kog'Maw has basically no wave clear at this point to speak of. Titus is here though. He's going to hallucinate, throws out the clone to zone him away. They will save the tower just barely. Oh, Trapagon actually in the backside. He gets the body slam into Trunk. He's gonna get polymorphed, and there's the cannon barrage to zone away the other members of Surefire. Chain of Corruption goes wide. Now Trapagon in a bad spot. He's gonna body slam away. Trunk is chasing him down. He's gonna get the fear onto him. He's slowed up with the barrel. Tien in the backside. Oh, Chris jumps right onto him and eliminates him from the map. Killing spree now for the mid laner of 50 Shades. The Cathian surprise not going to be enough. And now Trodelor in a bad spot. Rift blocks over the wall. Alright, now Trapagon. Ooh, actually going to get caught in the Glacial Tomb. And he will get the Curse of the Colossus Shield, and he will finally fall. Oblivious picks up another one. 50 Shades of Mosier shoving in here. Trodelor, I don't think he wants this one. 1v5. No, that's not exactly what you want. They will get the in-hit tower, and they get the mid-in-hit before 20 minutes. 50 Shades of Mosier asserting their dominance this game.
That's a lot of damage.
Here's Tien. Takes a little bit of damage from that piercing arrow. Trodelor looks like he wants to continue this chase. They get the tower in the bottom lane thanks to Titus split pushing on this Shaco, but he's basically all of Surefire's gold. Alright, second Earth Dragon will be picked up here by 50 Shades of Mosher. Surefire not in any rush to contest this one, considering their goal deficit.
Yep, it looks like they're gonna push this bot wave out.
Oh, okay. This is interesting. So, Tien almost dying to that super minion there. No, that's not what's interesting. The interesting thing was, I noticed that Titus has actually built sorcerer shoes on this Shaco here.
Why is that?
So, you get magic damage out of the hallucinate explosion as well as the box, the E, the two-ship poison, and the Jack in the Box. And all of those things also have AD ratios. So I guess just like that's the best form of additional burst you can get from boots on a Shaco.
Okay. Definitely makes sense. He's taking a ton of damage from these super minions.
Yeah, Tien is almost basically a glorified super minion at this point.
Yeah, it's about time.
Titus actually goes in with the Deceive there. Ooh. He's actually in the back line. He uses the Hallucinate to dodge away from some damage. Nice Tempered Fate from Gabby. He's gonna not get the Cosmic Biting. Titus' clone will fall, and he will fall just afterwards. Trapagon by himself. The Cannon Barrage doing a good job. Trollor is not able to get into the fight. Gabby gets into the Magical Journey, and Tien doing a nice job putting down some damage on Trung, and Trung will fall. He's auto-attacking. Biscuit will take him down. Double kill over to the AD carry of 50 Shades of Mosher.
Kog'Maw was doing a ton of damage.
Oh, actually, Trollor comes back in. He's gonna put down some damage onto Biscuit, but he gets exhausted, and he gets aced! Biscuit able to make it out with the help of Oblivious. Those are some really nice shields and an exhaust from the support of 50 Shades of Mosher. Surefire definitely looking very desperate at this point. And who could blame him? They're down 8.2k gold, 2 towers to 5. Shades of Mosher pick up their 6th tower. And now they get this 4-man push onto the top lane. Clutch will get stunned up, but he's got the lemons. He will be alright. Trying to do something. They basically... Trapagon is their own form of engage on the side of Surefire, whereas there's a lot of engage power on 50 Shades of Mosher. You got the Chain of Corruption, you got Chris Can't Miss going in with his full combo, you got Chung going in with Infinite Duress. Tien-sama going very low up against those super minions once again, having a hard time.
Yeah, he is definitely having a hard time clearing those.
Oh, Trapagon might be caught here. He's gonna use the explosive cast to disengage. He has to flash away after the Glacial Tomb. And they will surrender, or they will let him go. Got what they wanted.
They're really going to have to wait this inhib out. It needs to respawn because they're having so much trouble clearing those minions out. 50 Shades of Mosher is doing a really good job rotating to the top side.
Yeah, like, look at this composition. Their mid laner is a Kassadin, their AD carry is Kog'Maw, and their Gragas is building mostly tank items. This is like essentially a no-way clear composition with Surefire, but they will find Tempered Fate onto Biscuit, and he will get assassinated by Titus. There's the Infinite Duress, not enough to save him. Oh. Titus will actually go down to Clutch. There's the Cannon Barrage to zone him away. Trapagon, ooh, nice Cosmic Binding. Tien flashes away from Can't Miss. Oblivious here now. Trapagon is going to get chased down. There's the Living Artillery picks up the kill onto Clutch thanks to... Good job by Tien, and now Trollor going forward aggressively. Chris Can't Miss does not have the Glacial Tomb. Trunk is now going to get exhausted. Trapagon and Gabby 2v1, but here's Trollor. There's Chris Can't Miss into the backside, and now Tien is starting to do some auto attack damage. Chris Can't Miss goes unstoppable before he gets shut down. The carries of Surefire do make it out alive on that one.
That was a very, very interesting fight right there because we saw the Shaco erase the Varus, but Gangplank did the same thing to the Shaco. I mean, immediately killed him as well.
Now we're getting to that point. The Gangplank has the Trinity Force and the Youmuu's building towards that Infinity Edge.
Yeah, he's virtually going to be able to one-shot the AD carry.
So this is the point where you expect the Kog'Maw to come online. He's got the Guinsoo's and the Runon's Hurricane.
Right, I think we already saw that a little bit in that last fight. He was putting a lot of damage down.
He's going for even more attack speed. That Negatron Cloak with the recurve bow makes me believe he's going towards the Wit's End as his third item. Which is probably a good thing considering that Lysandre's going to be putting down basically all of his health bar. Oh, Chortlord finds Oblivious with the slow. Oblivious finds the top here. Exhaust goes down. He's going to get stunned up by the Chain of Corruption, and a really nice play from Biscuit and Oblivious there to keep himself alive. But Tien is now here. He's auto-attacking him down, and Chris can't miss us down. That's their assassination power. Trunk is going to get feared up by the Jack-in-the-Box. Auto-attack down by Tien. Will get taken out by the explosive cast and knocks Biscuit in as well. Tien finds him. He's going to dodge away from the barrel. He's auto-attacking Clutch. He gets exhausted, but a double kill over to Tien. Surefire's AD carry is online for sure.
It almost looked like this game was about to be over at 20 minutes. I mean, what a turnaround. I mean, 6 minutes later, here they are getting a tier 2 mid tower and moving towards Baron.
Yeah, that's 4 members dead for 50 Shades of Moisture. I don't think... This is not reworked Kog'Maw. You don't have the Baron taking power that he used to. It looks like they will start it.
This is going to be really risky.
This could be disastrous.
There's a Lysandre coming in with the Lulu. I mean...
Yeah.
They are shredding this Baron now a lot faster than I would have thought. They got Cassidy too.
Here's Chortlord as well. That's again, you don't want to be in that one. Oh, they do find it. Oblivious will make his way out of there. They're trying to channel their recalls. Tien is gonna make. Oh, he makes it out. The Rift Walk away from Chortlord means that Surefire. Oh, Trapagon actually got interrupted there. Itis is gonna get rooted up, but it looks like Surefire grabbed the Baron and lose nobody.
What is that? 2 teamfight wins in a row? Push down the tier 2 mid turret and get a Baron there. I mean,
yeah, this game was just blown wide open. There's still a pretty significant hurdle to make it over for Surefire, but
definitely. What was the gold lead at? 8 to 10k for 50 Shades of Moser, and then now it's already dropped in half. Let's see if we can continue to see team fights like that come out, but it's really tough. I mean,
and Tien's just picked up his QSS. Which, definitely something you want against the Lysandre and a Warwick. We're just gonna press their buttons on you.
Despite being 1-5, the Gragas, I feel like, and getting caught a couple times, but he's done a pretty good job in those team fights. That exploding casket got a kill and pushed the Varus back into their team.
Explosive cast knocking Biscuit into the team. That was a huge play. Not only that, but also secured the kill on an escaping Chung.
Looks like Lysandre's pushing up that top wave.
Yeah, those inhibs are naked. Those inhibs are naked. They gotta send somebody back for it. Thankfully, they have Baron-empowered recall. Hyde is just getting ready for this push here. They have Baron buff, so they definitely want to make use of it onto these towers.
Like, what do you think of the Leandres coming out from the Gragas?
Oh, that's
I just noticed that.
Well, his W does magic damage % health, so Magic Pen is definitely good for that.
Yes.
I imagine that it's just for Magic Pen onto the relatively low magic resist team on the side of 50 Shades of Moisture, as well as the fact that it gives us the tiniest bit of health.
That definitely makes sense. I think I would like to see him come out with a little bit more armor though in this situation.
Just like rather than going for this.
Because they have a lot of damage coming out from the Shaco, Cassidy, and Kog'Maw, but
rather go tank rather than bruiser.
But I mean, we'll see how this pans out. He does have the Ninja Tabis though, and the part of Zanya's. What's that called? The Seeker's Arm Guard?
Oh, Chung is found Titus. He will get stunned up by the Cosmic Binding. Chris actually follows that Glacial Path. Thought he could get something there. Chortler is actually in the top lane. They've spotted him on the control ward.
They don't want to get engaged on right here by 50 Shades of Mosier. They did a good job backing off, so they knew that.
He's going to take the blue buff for himself. Not going to hand it over to either of his carries.
He said, "You've got a Rod of Ages. You don't need it."
The bottom lane of Surefire still continuing to push out the bottom lane. They've got Trapagon in there. 50 Shades of Mosier has 3 members rotating down here from mid. Ooh, Tien taken down to about half, but Trapagon jumps in on the clutch. He gets the explosive cast, but not in time to knock him into the team. There's the Chain of Corruption. Chris can't miss, goes in, finds Tien, but he ults himself. He's not going to be able to secure the kill. And Tien will finally go down to the piercing arrow. Trollor has to rip block away. Trapagon now has to run for his life. It looks like he probably is going to go down here. They trade Chris can't miss for the bottom lane of Surefire. Yeah, Trollor actually goes in the back line, and Titus with the assist. They will find Biscuit, and they trade Titus for it. Trollor has to run for his life. Oh, Trapagon might not wanted to come back in here, bro. I think he'll make it out.
I think so too. It was a 2 for 3 in favor of 50.
Oh no, Trollor and Trapagon still looking for something here.
It is. He's looking for a flank. He must think that him and Cashin have the damage.
Yeah. Okay. Trunk. He gets interrupted there.
Cashin
gets exhausted. Trapagon now in trouble here, but he's gonna go in. He finds Oblivious, but not quite enough damage. Then second exhaust, but he finds Clutch, and now the Riftwalk will mean another kill for Surefire. And now Trunk is getting onto Trapagon, but now he feels like he's got to run for his life because here comes Gabby. He's respawned and he's coming down from base. Trapagon runs for his life now, and now Trunk will finally go down. Here's Chris, can't miss. He gets exhausted as soon as he comes back in. He throws down some damage. He goes to the Glacial Tomb, shuts down Schroederlord, and now Gabby flashes into his thing. But Tien is coming in. He's running wild. He gets the auto attacks down onto Chris, can't miss. There's nothing left to stop the Kog'Maw once he got there.
We've got Baron respawning in a minute and a half. It might be about time.
Oh, Tempered Fate finds Biscuit. Tien will find some damage onto him. He throws the piercing arrow the wrong direction, and Tien gets the ace for Surefire.
We see Baron coming up in about a minute and 40 seconds. It's gonna. They should probably get this in here and then go.
Oh no! Cannon Barrage is gonna stop him from doing it. Explosive cast used on nobody by Trapagon there. Panic. Titus will pick up this outer tier tower in the top lane for Surefire. Okay.
I cannot believe that Gragas Kassadin 2v3 we just saw was a long drawn out. We saw the Kassadin get exhausted, back off, then come back in.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a really exciting.
And that's one of the strengths of Kassadin compared to other quote-unquote assassins. He has the ability to continuously go in and back out. Most of the time, assassins, they go in and then they back out and they don't have tools to come back in.
Exactly.
Jordlore has a pretty powerful item combination here. It's the Rod of Ages, the Ludens, and the Lichbane. I really like Luden's Lichbane because both of those items not only give you AP, but they also give you movement speed, further facilitating this very in and out style of team fighting. 50 Shades of Mosier, though, they're very tired of this nonsense. They want those naked inhibs in the mid and top lane.
Yeah, they're pushing straight down mid lane. Gangplank uses the Youngman's Ghost Blade.
Oh, this is very greedy pathing from Tien, Sama, and Gabby. They might be caught here. Yeah, there's Tien. He gets the QSS away from that one. Very nice Tempered Fate. He a little early on the Cosmic Binding, but they keep Tien alive. And now Trapagon off the backside, ready to go for the engage.
With the flank.
Here comes Trollor. He gets onto Chunk. He's looking for the explosive cast, but he's whimsy. Trollor misses the explosive cast, knocks Oblivious in, and the rest of the members out. And Tien's actually auto down. Chris can't miss on the backside. Chunk gets the wild growth. He's gonna stay alive for just a little bit longer. Now Trollor looking for it. He's gonna recall backwards.
That is a
And
big
Tien
Warwick.
is going to auto down Chung. Trollor picks him up. Trapagon will finally go down, but Clutch will go down to another few auto attacks from Tien. Double kill over to Trollor. He's gotten in, he's gone out, and come back.
Are we going to see a Baron right here, or are they going to push straight down mid and try to get an inhib?
I would prioritize the inhib if you can get it, but I don't know if they have the mini wave.
They definitely do not have the wave. This is a long, drawn-out
Yeah,
chase.
but Oblivious is the only one alive for the next 20 seconds, and that's the support Lulu.
That is true. Looks like Charlie's going to try to get this top turret while Shaco's getting the dragon.
Yes,
This could be a pretty big trade.
Tien and Gabby will try to get this tower, but there's no minions, which means it has the backdoor protection. Gabby is going very low, but they will get the tower. They have to back away. They can't get the inhib.
We're working on another one.
Getting another one. He has to back away here.
Uh-oh.
Chris can't
could be
miss.
in trouble.
Oh no, it's a Cassidon. You got enough reflux. Titus picks up the Earth Dragon. They get an inhib tower. They get an outer tower in the top lane. They haven't gotten quite the inhib yet.
Just like that, the gold lead is back to almost even. I
Yeah,
mean,
200 gold separates these two teams. 400 now that they picked up that mid-wave.
and it looks like 50 Shades of Mosier almost has two inhibs exposed the exact same way as Surefire does.
Mercurial Scimitar finished for Tien. It's a very scary cog, but Trapagon finds Clutch! They're looking for the explosive cast combo. No, nice temper fate. Actually, Trapagon solos out Clutch with a little bit of help from the Living Artillery. Oblivious gets caught. He's going to flash forward. Trollor will find it. Double kill actually to Trapagon. Chris can't miss. Does not follow the glacial path because I don't know why he didn't actually. Now he's in trouble. He will get taken out by the Hextech Gunblade from Titus the Omen and Surefire pick off 3 more members. They're going to be able to get this inhib in the mid lane for themselves. Surefire,
should get
come
both.
around. They're going to get the second one in the top lane here.
Do you start rotating towards Baron right here? Or do you keep on pushing? Yep, it looks
Yeah,
like.
they don't have the wave. They can't do they can't deal with backdoor protection from those Nexus towers. Okay, but here we go. Surefire going for this Baron. I think they're probably gonna get it. Clutch is live now. We're gonna look for the Cannon Barrage just to try and dissuade them from taking this one. Yeah, there's the Cannon Barrage. It's gonna be secured by Tien. That could have been very dangerous. Titus did not smite it, and the Cannon Barrage could have stolen it. Oh, a nice explosive cast from Trapagon means that Biscuit will get caught out once again.
Warwick's still chasing down.
Has to back away.
Very nice. I like that flash right there coming from the Gragas.
That was absolutely wonderful explosive cask. Now with Baron up and 2 inhibs down,
We have to
Surefire,
just push down the bot lane
yeah,
right here.
Surefire are in prime position to just group bot and shove that in. They need to be careful though that they all go down there so that people who are there first don't get caught by multiple members of 50 Shades of Mosier.
You know, I was wondering why the Gragas was building that Leandri's, and now I think we can see why. He is still doing enough damage to kill the gangplank, yet he's still tanky enough to get out when he needs to.
Yeah. This is a very interesting Bruiser Gragas build. He's built an Iceborne Gauntlet as well. They get another tower. That's all of the towers outside of the base of 50 Shades of Mosier. Surefire, they lost an inhib at 20 minutes. They have now complete control. Tien gonna take away the red buff. And now this is, I like this a lot. Tien's last item was actually a frozen mallet. That means that once he starts autoing you, you're not getting away. It also gives you a little bit of extra tankiness to survive the burst that is undoubtedly coming his way. Trapagon looking for something.
You know, those minions are almost on the Nexus.
Yeah, Titus is looking to just shove the minions in, draw attention away.
How did they draw that minion all the way to that bot turret like that? That's pretty interesting. We got Baron and powered minions.
There we go.
He's
Trapagon
going in.
does not land the body slam. He gets locked up by the Glacial Tomb. There's the Temper Fate onto them. He's gonna Zanya's immediately after. There's the Redemption onto him. He's gonna get suppressed up by Chung. Here's the explosive cast. Knocks in Oblivious, but Tien gets exhausted. He has to run away now. He gets a second exhaust, and Chris can't miss. Shuts him down. No, actually, Biscuit gets the kill with the piercing arrow to exhaust onto the 80 carry, and Trollor actually goes back in, picks off, Chris can't miss, and makes his way out. Trapagon did fall down, but they lost a Nexus Tower for it. 50 Shades of Mosher get 3 for 1, but they lose a Nexus Tower. Titus catches the piercing arrow, but I think he'll be fine. Fears up the minions, but then gets feared himself by the Jackals. So, a lot of members dead now. They're respawning now, but it'll take them a while to get into the area of the map where they'll actually interact. They have a little bit of calm before the impending storm of what could be the last team fight.
Thank God. Getting too tense over here watching this game. When Gragas went in bot side, I thought he was just immediately suiciding, but he dragged his death out long enough that they were able to just eliminate that turret.
Yeah, they got the tower, but they did not get the inhib. And getting 3 inhibs is so invaluable because not only do you have so much pressure, but it also just multiplies because you get the double super minions in all 3 lanes.
Yeah, which is incredibly hard to get away from. Like
there's only 1 Nexus Tower. That's the only tower that 50 Shades has left. If they get this 3rd inhib, they have all 3 inhibs down at the same time. 50 Shades cannot leave their own base. Oh, Elder Dragon is about to be started up here by Surefire.
I don't think there's going to be a contest here.
It just spawned. 50 Shades of Mosher, they are looking for the contest.
Oh, they are going to contest.
Oh, but it's already dead!
Wow, they shredded that.
Alright, blue inhibs respawning. That means 50 Shades of Mosher, there's a little bit of leeway for them. But there's an Elder Dragon on all 5 members of Surefire.
Something you mentioned in that last team fight as well is 50 Shades of Mosher did a really good job prioritizing their exhaust. They waited until the first one was dead until
both exhausts are now down for this team fight. Trapagon moving forward aggressively, just wants to make sure that they just want to make sure that they keep Tien alive.
Lulu's exhaust is almost back up as well.
Oh, here we go. There's the suppression onto Gabby. He gets the wild growth as well. Tien is now auto-attacking him down. Tempo Fate catches 2 people. Trollor goes in. Chris can't miss. It's eliminated, but Trollor is almost dead as well. Trapagon will fall after his Zhonya's. No, he flashes away. He gets out. And now Tien getting jumped up by Trunk. He's going to get the exhaust down. Now Biscuit is doing a lot of damage though. Tien gets exhausted again. And Biscuit will win the 1v1 of 80 carries. Trunk now chasing down onto Gabby. He gets the auto-attack down. He's got Elder. He could just auto-attack him once. Yes, Gabby will get the kill. And now Clutch chasing him down. Gabby goes back in to try and get the kill on the Oblivious. They lose 4 there for 2. And that's 4 Elder Dragons down. Fifty Shades of Mosher do hold on a little bit longer. There no inhibs go down. That's a lot of pressure relief for them.
That is a ton. You know, we saw that both inhibs go down for Surefire early in the game, but as soon as those came back up, it wasn't as big of a problem.
Yeah.
We have Baron spawning in 45 seconds as well, so it looks like no inhibs for either team will be down. It's basically nullified again. This team fight could decide it all.
Yeah, I think Trollor's gone for the Rabadon's Death Cap as his 4th item. I actually don't know exactly, but I imagine actually that the Void Staff before Rabadon's would be a higher amount of damage earlier. Oh, Trollor gets bound by a lot of members of 50 Shades. He just walks straight into them, gets caught. Biscuit will not be destroyed by Titus, and Titus now caught as well. 50 Shades of Mosher find 2 picks, basically investing nothing for it.
It looks like they're pinging the inhib. They're not even going to worry about this Baron.
This is a 5v3. You want to get just all of those inhibs down. All of the inhibs you can. Trapagon has to get out of there. Gabby might be caught here. So he's holding on to that infinite duress. But it's okay. They can just explosive cast use to knock him away from the in-hit for like half a second. It will go down eventually. The temper fate on the 3 members. They're literally just trying to stall. Because they're going to try to end. They had to do that. Oh, but Chris Can't Miss actually almost gets killed off by Tien. Tien is putting down some damage. Oh, the infinite duress onto him, the wild growth. He flashes away from that one, but Tien is still alive, and now he's running wild. Redemption will keep them all alive a little bit longer. Chris Can't Miss in the backline. Clutch goes dominating, but Tien is still alive. Tien doing some damage. Short row goes in there, immediately gets demolished. 50 Shades of Mosher no longer able to end. They will get the in-hit.
Going in.
Titus looking for it, and Biscuit left all on his own. He will. No, Chris Can't Miss is the one who goes down, but Tien will find both of them. Clutch now goes down as well, and Tien just picks up a few more shutdowns. 4 dead for 50 Shades of Mosher.
Hey, Baron is up right now. This would be a really good opportunity to go take that away.
Yeah, you definitely. Baron would be a good thing. I think, however, that the better option is just go into the base, get all 3 in-hits if you can.
That is definitely probably a better option. They better look at their base. They've got minions on the Nexus turrets right now.
No, you're right. The Baron is actually good because you can get it pretty fast. I would really like to get those in-hits down. When you have all the in-hits down, that means that you have enough pressure that you can afford to make maybe like a slight mistake before you lose because they have to hold off the minions.
Plus, you can just sit outside of the base, like right outside of the turrets, and not even worry about anything because if they focus you, the minions are going to win the game.
Yeah. So Surefighter, they pick up a Baron. They've lost 2 inhibs. They have 3 naked inhibs in 50 Shades of Mosher's base. Alright, but now my point is moot because full build onto Trodelor here. Tien has actually had full build for quite a while. He actually sold his Wit's End in favor of a Blade of the Rune King.
What do you think of that sell?
It's more damage.
More damage, yep.
Especially against Chung. But it's going to be a little bit less survivability, but he has the ability to kite now.
Shaco's looking for a flanker, now he's... Oh, we see Trapagon. This Warwick has been really tough to kill with that tanky build that he has.
Yeah.
They've got 2 Lockets on their side as well.
Shades of Mosher, in spite of the fact that Surefire are the ones with the Baron, they have to hold out in their base because Trodelor stuck clearing out Superman waves.
Chris Can't Miss said in the chat that they were trying to give the casters heart attacks, and let me tell you, they've done a good job.
I believe it. Ooh, there's a nice barrel onto Gabby. Gabby taking down to a half. Explosive cast misses. There's a temper fate onto 2, however. Oblivious is going to get caught there. Redemption comes down. Surefire afraid to go for anything harder in form of engage.
We've got Winions, though, moving in on the Nexus turrets. They're going to have to do something about this.
50 Shades of Mosher now feeling the need to back away. They've got significantly lower health bars than the members of Surefire, but they do have the pressure from these minions.
I think, like you said, even if they died and they got that 3rd inhib, it'd be still too many minions to end the game.
Tien might be a little bit more forward here.
He is one guy that does not need to get picked off for Surefire.
Clutch has a 70% crit, 80% crit right now, as well as the Trinity Force and the lethality from Realism 3. He's a very high damage gangplank right now. 50 Shades of Mosher have been hanging out here for a while now. There's a Temper Fate caught on the edge of night, but he gets caught by the Cosmic Binding. Biscuit gets knocked into the team. He has to flash away. Trunk goes under Tien, but he gets the Mercurial Scimitar and the double kill over to Titus. Now Trapagon Zanya's to keep himself alive. Biscuit will fall. Tien on a rampage. He's got 3 kills now. Triple kill over to Shaco, and Clutch is the last member alive for Surefire. He gets the Cannon Barrage, and he will fall. 5 for 1 in favor of Surefire.
They're gonna have to watch those Nexus turrets. They
Yeah,
might be going for...
they send Titus back to clear out the wave, and they send Trapegon, Gabby, and Tien forward to assault the base.
Yeah, they're going to need Kog'Maw there quick, though.
They
Pretty large death timers, but are they long enough to really get all three?
I think they can get all three inhibs. I don't think they can end. They don't have a wave. The Trapegon should have pushed out that wave in the bottom lane. He found it for a little bit, and he put down some damage on it, but he didn't push it. So now they have no minions with which to end the game.
They might still try with this Trapegon to tank it.
No, because backdoor protection means that they can't take this tower. Look how slowly this tower is going down. They need to just back off and take the inhibs.
I agree with you.
They're not going to get it. They're not going to get it. Yeah, they're pushed away.
They need to get this other inhib, though.
No, they can't. They can't because the other members of 50 Shades of Mosier are respawning. They get that one, but now they don't get the third. They don't find the third, and there's a teleport in the backside from
Warwick
Chris Can't Miss.
Yeah, Warwick's chasing him down, too. This could be bad. Very heads up by 50 Shades of Mosier, though, knowing that they overstayed their welcome.
Yeah, Surefire. Ooh. They wasted so much time on that Nexus tower. They should have just gone for all three inhibs. Well, the first mistake was to not clear out that bottom lane minion wave. If they cleared out that bottom lane minion wave, they could have pushed in that bottom lane inhib and then ended the game.
Yes.
But since they didn't do that, they needed to get all three inhibs, not waste any time on that Nexus tower.
I completely agree. That was very lucky by Surefire to get out of that back door that they had with the teleport. Looks like Chris Can't Miss gonna take away their blue buff.
Yeah, but like we say, the pressure is back in favor of Surefire. They've gotten 2 inhibs down.
Surefire really needs to push that top wave a little bit more. It looks like that's what Shaco is gonna do.
What they need to do is they just need to all group top. There's nothing else for them to do.
They might be waiting on this Elder Drake again.
Well, I guess you could like just have Titus in the bottom lane, or somebody in the bottom lane shoving that minion wave in to keep pressure.
I think Protalor right there was about to try to backdoor that last inhib. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He was all the way by the 50 Shades of Mosier's Wolves. But he backed off, moving towards Elder Drake. It looks like they're taking this.
Elder Drake is on the table. Surefire will go for it.
We also have Baron spawning in 1 minute, so...
Yeah, Elder Drake over to Surefire. And this should be it. Emperor Fate goes wide, doesn't catch on anyone. Alright, yeah. Here they're all gonna group top now. Need to make sure that nobody gets caught here like Trapegon just did. Zanya's to keep himself alive. He's gonna go down. 4 members. Explosive Cast knocks Oblivious in, but they catch Zhong in the backside. Now Tien, Tien gets rooted up, he gets exhausted, and now Clutch is trying to put some damage down. Alright, Titus takes a lot of damage there.
Both teams fighting for their lives right here.
Yeah, they trade top laner for jungler.
They're gonna peel off towards this Baron, it looks like.
Yeah, Surefire's going for the Baron now. It's spawning right about now. There's super minions on the final Nexus tower.
Yep, they're hitting it right now. It's a good rotation.
They have an Earth empowered by Elder.
We're gonna see, unless GP ult was already used in that last team fight. Nope. That was a free Baron for Surefire.
Secured for Surefire, and now...
Yeah, I was about to say, kill that pink ward. Or the control ward, sorry about that.
Thankfully, Cannon Barrage was not available. Alright. So, maybe now Surefire can end? They still have Elder for like 20 more seconds or something like that. And then they just got a Baron. Gold lead is basically a non-factor at this point, considering everyone's at full build.
It's all about execution now, and how are they going to use that Elder Drake and Baron?
I don't know. I actually don't know if Elder Drake will be up by that. Will still be there by the time.
Yeah, probably not. I kind of like this ZZ Rot being placed bot. It'll kind of help with that wave. Not much, but...
Yeah, the ZZ Rot changes mean it's not as effective at pushing out waves.
It's a lot better on damaging towers now, correct? Is that what...
Yeah, it's a lot better for pushing down towers as opposed to keeping towers alive. 50 Shades of Mosier now being pushed back into their own base. Surefire going to secure this third in-hit for themselves. Trollalor in the bottom lane, actually. He's putting down damage. He's actually getting the Nexus Tower. Trollalor just secured the Nexus Tower, but he will get caught by Chris Can't Miss. Glacial Tomb comes down, and now the other members of Surefire focusing down this Nexus, this final in-hit. 3 in-hits down, and Trollalor actually, whoa, what are you doing there?
I think he might be trying to distract.
But he goes down, and now Surefire, they're focusing the Nexus. Tien flashes forward, trying to auto it down, but he will get caught by Chung. He's gonna go down eventually. He's actually lifestealing pretty well. He's shut down onto Titus by Clutch, and actually the Nexus is still alive. Can the minions end it? It looks like 50 Shades of Mosier will keep their Nexus alive by the slimmest of margins. Wow. Everyone's dead on Surefire. 50 Shades of Mosier are running it down mid. Can they win this game? There's no Nexus Tower. They can get this. They can get the Nexus Tower. Are they gonna run into the same problem that Surefire did? They have no minions.
I imagine they have enough people, but we're gonna find out right here.
Yeah. Okay. So they're gonna try and tank this one up.
I think they're gonna be able to get it.
Okay, there's that lone minion there. They're letting Clutch tank it so that the minion gets backdoor protection off of the towers. 50 Shades of Mosier are gonna end the game. Their Nexus is at 1 hit left, but they win it. 50 Shades of Mosier take the victory over Surefire.
Oh man, what a game. We can't ask for a better conclusion to the Diamond Cap opening series right there.
Holy cow. What just happened? I'm dead. Oh my gosh. Well, okay, so 50 Shades of Mosier, by the slimmest of margins, take the victory over Surefire. So, what that means is that for the first week of Diamond Cap, we have in possession of first place 50 Shades of Mosier, United as One, Weenie and the Weens, and Team Accursed.
I think that's correct.
Alright. Well, that will be the conclusion of Diamond Cap for us tonight. We will be coming back with a couple of Gold Cap games following the break, so thanks a lot, guys, for watching, and take some time to recuperate from that game. See you in just a few minutes.